The most quarterback competition that's been talking about is SHEDEUR Sanders versus Deshaun Watson. The Cleveland Browns got the spotlight, and all because of SHEDEUR Sanders. There are so many people are rooting for SHEDEUR Sanders. Even ESPN in the past were saying that Deshaun Watson would be the favorite quarterback to win this competition. But oh, look at what is happening right now. Let's listen to ESPN and see what they are saying now. Dan Orlovsky. Let's go.
Starting anybody but SHEDEUR Sanders is dumb. Deshaun Watson, I understand, is there. He's played 19 games in 6 years. In that span, it's also shoulder surgery on his throwing arm and Achilles surgery. Figure out what you have, 2 of them, with SHEDEUR Sanders. You have 2 first-round picks next year. At some point, you've got to look at that young player, see if he's even the potential of being your future, because what are you going to do? Deshaun, and he plays well, and then you're going to pay him again? SHEDEUR Sanders should be the starting quarterback in Cleveland. Cleveland doesn't matter right now in the NFL, and they haven't for years. They're building new stadium. When you build new stadiums, unless you have a young quarterback, it doesn't matter how good your football team is. Playing Deshaun does nothing for your future. Literally nothing.
That's ESPN, Dan Orlovsky, who is a former bag-up quarterback for the Detroit Lions, is now talking about he believes SHEDEUR Sanders should be given the opportunity to be QB1. But hold on, it just doesn't stop there. Another former player, Asante Samuel. Let's listen to what he had to say about the quarterback competition, and he chimed in on the Jeudy saga. Listen to this. Let's go.
Todd Monken said he won't be making a decision at quarterback until he sees his players in full pass and live action. So I think this is a good sign for SHEDEUR. The one area I want to see SHEDEUR improve is him playing with more urgency. I want to see SHEDEUR play faster overall, drop back in the pocket faster, getting the ball to the running back with a lot more urgency, execute screens with much more tempo. Everything has to pick up speed. Overall, this is how I can see SHEDEUR separating himself from Deshaun Watson. But on the other hand, we got issues with his teammate. And Jeudy is getting in the way of SHEDEUR Sanders being great, man. See, right? He threw up the 4, right? And in the chat, they was asking, who do you want to be the starter at quarterback in the chat? And as he threw up the number 4, that question was posted in the chat. So everyone is assuming that he's talking about Deshaun Watson is his choice for the starting quarterback. I don't know how you hide from this one. He's on damage control currently right now, trying to explain that that's not what he meant. He definitely wants Deshaun Watson to be the quarterback. It's all starting to make sense. Sabotaging that's been going on, from dropping the passes, acting like SHEDEUR is doing what he's supposed to do. Jeudy is dealing with the amount of support and people that want to see SHEDEUR succeed. That puts the pressure on people like Jeudy and the wide receiver position. Some people can't handle pressure like others. Pressure really busts pipes. I don't understand Judy's perspective. Why would he want Deshaun Watson over SHEDEUR Sanders? He's a much better receiver when SHEDEUR Sanders is at quarterback. So make it make sense. No one seems to understand the plan if Deshaun Watson becomes the starter moving forward. That would be great. But the reality is, he just isn't the same.
That's Asante Samuel, one of the best defensive backs that ever played the game, speaking on what he would like to see SHEDEUR Sanders to work on, and also he gave you his take and his opinion on Jeudy, or what the things he's saying and doing over there on TikTok with social media. But once again, Jeudy, hey, you made this bed, you're going to have to lie in it, buddy. I'm telling you right now, the pressure is on you. You're going to have to catch the football. And just like Asante Samuel said, many players in the NFL don't want that smoke. They can't handle that pressure because of the success that many people want to see SHEDEUR in. It bringing the spotlight to the Cleveland Browns football team at that quarterback position and them wide receivers. And Jeudy, hey, it's time to put up a SHEDEUR. It is what it is. But hey, I just won't stop there. Let's watch SHEDEUR Sanders, a clip that been put together of SHEDEUR Sanders. Let's go.
Favorite meal? I like work.
That's SHEDEUR Sanders putting that work in. I'm telling you right now, SHEDEUR Sanders look better at playing that quarterback position up under Todd Monken than he did up under Kevin Stefanski. Oh, what a difference a year make when you're looking at SHEDEUR Sanders play that quarterback position. But hold on, we're just not going to stop there. Deshaun Watson has put his video out there too. What SHEDEUR Sanders does, Deshaun Watson is doing the same thing. He's not going to let SHEDEUR Sanders just walk away with this QB1 job. Deshaun Watson want to be QB1 too. Let's watch the video that he have produced and put together. Deshaun Watson.
I'm in a good ass space. I'm in a great place. It's year 5, man, so it's that time. You know what I'm saying? Shit, just like everybody else, I've been waiting too. Things gotta line up right, you know, and I feel like this the year that we're all coming together.
Remember the Babylon, and I ain't no back.
Back in the days, getting the body, getting the movement right, make sure that I'm at my peak, going into training camp, getting ready for the season. So man, body, mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, everything in the right space. And I'm constantly just building every day. So locked in, I'm ready. I'm ready for sure.
That's Deshaun Watson, one of the quarterbacks, is gunning to be QB1 for the Cleveland Browns this year in 2026. He shared his journey from his injury to his workout to training camp so far. And them shoulder pads, they come on sometime this week. But the veterans football players report to training camp on tomorrow. I'm telling you right now, the heat is fin to turn up this week. The shoulder pads come on, and we gonna see which one of these quarterbacks will emerge as QB1 as the battle continues. Phase 1 is over. Phase 2. This gonna be the most important phase stretches of this quarterback battle between SHEDEUR Sanders and Deshaun Watson. Shoulder pads, come on. And by the end of next month, we're going to see which quarterback going to rise to the occasion when that action starts, preseason start, the regular season start. Which one of these quarterbacks going to be given the baton to lead the Cleveland Browns team, because this team is loaded as far as the offensive side of the ball. New offensive line, new wide receivers, Casey Concepcion, Denzel Boston, Isaiah Bond, the tight end, Harold Fanning Jr., Quinshon Judkins, the running back. I'm telling you right now, whoever's the quarterback, which I believe it will be, SHEDEUR Sanders going to make this offense cook, and he going to make Todd Monken the coach of the year. You just watch and see. I'm telling you, they got plenty of weapons on the offensive side of the ball. Only thing they need is this offensive line to do their part. And I promise you, with SHEDEUR Sanders, Cleveland Browns going to make this playoff, y'all. Because I don't believe the defense going to fall as much as people are saying and thinking they will because of Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett was a hell of a player. The best defensive player in the NFL, and he's a sack king. He put that fear in those quarterback mind. He can come off that edge. He's the sack man of the year. And I'm telling you right now, it's hard to replace. But Jerry Verse was good against the run, better than Myles Garrett. And with those two linebackers, Carson Swenson coming off Rookie of the Year, and the additional linebacker with, Quincy Williams, boy, a straight dog at that linebacker position. I'm telling you right now, with Delpit at that safety, and you got Denzel Ward still on the back end, still young, a 6-time Pro Bowler going for number 7. This defense is not going to fall off, y'all. It could be better than they were last year, but we got to wait and see. Only thing I'm trying to tell you, that this team is in position to win. And the only way they can win, for as my eyes can see, SHEDEUR Sanders got to be the quarterback that pulled that trigger. And I believe Todd Monken going to let him pull that trigger. You watching the late night edition of Sports Talk with B. Watts. Hit the like button. Subscribe to my channel if you don't mind. Hit that notification button. It'll let you know whenever I go live or drop a video. Hype this video. Share this video. Anything you do to support the broadcast is highly appreciated. And I'm grateful. Also, follow me over there on Twitter. Follow me on Instagram. Those are my handles. I look forward to interact with you over there on X and Instagram. Please join me over there also. All right? Until tomorrow, thank you for watching the late night edition of Sports Talk with B. Watts. Peace.